Joe Burrow is an extraordinary story of hard work, perseverance, and success. An athlete who became a leader. Joe Burrow's story is not just a narrative of an athlete's success, but a chronicle of a leader who, through quiet determination and perseverance, changed the fate of everything around him. When he joined the long-struggling Cincinnati Bengals franchise as the first overall pick in 2020, he wasn't a flashy and loud personality. Instead, his demeanor was calm and dignified. This very trait became a key part of his leadership. Joe Burrow's personality left such an impression on football fans that even those who are not LSU fans were compelled to admire him. This report provides a comprehensive analysis of his life journey, covering his childhood, family background, the challenges he faced during his career, and his spectacular achievements. His story illustrates the fact that the nickname Joe Cool, which became famous after his successes, was truly a part of his inner self, forged from his experiences of overcoming challenges in his youth. Early life and family background. Joe Burrow was born on December 10, 1996, in Ames, Iowa. He grew up in an athletic family with deep roots in football. His father, Jim Burrow, was a former NFL and Canadian Football League player himself, with over 40 years of experience as a player and coach. His mother, Robin Burrow, who was previously involved in the fashion industry, later became an elementary school principal. Joe's two older brothers, Jamie and Dan, also played football at the University of Nebraska. This family legacy extends for generations, as his grandparents were also notable college basketball players. When Joe was 8 years old, his family moved to Athens, Ohio, where his father got a job as the defensive coordinator at Ohio University. This was an area afflicted with poverty, with Athens County having the highest poverty rate in Ohio. Growing up in this environment had a profound effect on Joe's perspective. Later, when he mentioned the area's food insecurity in his Heisman Trophy speech, it highlighted an important philanthropic side to his life.
Joe Burrow's calm and confident personality is a direct result of his childhood experiences. His childhood friends described him as a confident but not arrogant kid, and these traits were consistent with the gritty nature of the area that made people competitive. His family background played a key role in shaping his character. His father, Jim Burrow's extensive coaching experience provided him with a deep understanding of football and valuable advice, making him a true football junkie who strove to get better every day. Jim even took an early retirement from his 37-year coaching career to be present at every game of Joe's final college season, which is a testament to his unconditional support. Similarly, Joe Burrow's famous swag and sense of fashion, a significant part of his public persona, was also influenced by his mother, Robin Burrow. Robin had worked in fashion merchandising and used to bring home colorful shirts for Joe as a child, which nurtured his fashion sense. All these aspects show that the roots of Joe's public persona are deeply embedded in his private life and family heritage. The college journey, unexpected challenges, and personal growth. As a four-star football recruit, Joe Burrow was committed to playing for Ohio State University. However, his college career started with many challenges. After redshirting his first year, he spent the next 2 seasons as a backup quarterback to J.T. Barrett. During this time, he only played in 10 games, completing 29 passes for 287 yards with 2 touchdowns. This period led Joe Burrow to doubt himself. He admitted, 100% you doubt yourself. He also expressed frustration that despite his hard work, he couldn't put it all together. In 2018, when it became clear after Ohio State's spring game that Dwayne Haskins would get the starting quarterback job, Joe Burrow immediately decided to transfer. He explained his decision with the thought that, "I didn't come here to sit on the bench for 4 years. I know I'm a good quarterback and I want to play somewhere." At the time, transferring was permitted after graduating, and Joe Burrow completed his degree in just 3 years to become immediately eligible to play for LSU. Joe Burrow later said that if the transfer portal had existed then, he would have transferred much earlier, which is a testament to his deep commitment and foresight about his own career. LSU's coach Ed Orgeron did not roll out a red carpet to attract Joe Burrow. Instead, he invited Joe and his family for a deep football talk and film study, where he compared Joe's old game to his new offense. This simple and practical approach was what impressed Joe Burrow, as he was simply keen to play football. The struggle at Ohio State instilled a chip on the shoulder in Joe, a trait found in many great athletes, and this was the motivation that pushed him to work even harder to prove his skills at LSU. The turning point of success, a historic season at LSU. Joe Burrow's first season at LSU in 2018 was a decent one, with a 10-3 record in 13 games. During this time, he recorded 2,894 passing yards and 16 touchdowns. This performance wasn't particularly outstanding, and after one game, he was so fatigued he had to receive IV therapy, which demonstrated his extraordinary perseverance and determination.
The 2019 season proved to be a historic turning point in his life. The arrival of the new passing coordinator, Joe Brady, completely transformed the team's offensive style. Joe Burrow, along with his future NFL teammates, Jamarrchase and Justin Jefferson, turned this season into one of the greatest in college football history. That year, the team achieved an undefeated 15-0 record, won the Heisman Trophy by the largest margin in history, and claimed the College Football Playoff National Championship title. In this season, he broke several major college football records, including the most touchdown passes in a single season, 60, and the highest passer rating, 202.0. His extreme emotional control was the key trait that earned him the nickname Joe Cool. He never seemed to be under pressure and remained calm in every difficult situation. This success was not just a result of Joe Burrow's individual talent, but was made possible when his personal dedication and leadership were combined with a modern coaching strategy and extraordinary talent, a perfect recipe for historic success. The NFL career and challenges. In 2020, Joe Burrow was selected by the Cincinnati Bengals as the #1 overall draft pick. This was a team that had been struggling for a long time. His NFL journey was also not without challenges. In the 10th game of his first season, he suffered a severe left knee injury which sidelined him for the rest of the season. But this injury could not break his resolve. In 2021, he made a stellar comeback, leading the Bengals to their first playoff win since 1990 and reaching Super Bowl LVI. That same year, he was also named the NFL Comeback Player of the Year. His career was once again in jeopardy in 2023 when a wrist injury forced him to miss several games. But Joe Burrow returned again, and in the 2024 season, he was back at the top of the league in passing yards, 4,918, and passing touchdowns, 43, winning the Comeback Player of the Year award for a second time. He is only the second player ever to win this award twice. Joe Burrow's arrival completely changed the Bengals culture. He has a playoff record of 5-2 in his NFL career, which is proof of his performance under pressure. In 2023, he signed a 5-year, $275 million contract with the Bengals, which was the largest contract in history at the time. His story is one of transforming a struggling team into a true contender.
Joe Burrow's personality and philanthropic activities. Joe Burrow is known for his calm and confident personality. A former coach found his emotional control so profound that he joked Joe Burrow could either be a first responder or a serial killer. Joe Burrow's leadership is not based on being loud or aggressive. Rather, it comes from hard work, preparation, and setting an example for his teammates. Joe Burrow's philanthropic activities began with his 2019 Heisman speech, where he highlighted the poverty and food insecurity in his hometown of Athens. This speech sparked a widespread public movement, leading to the creation of the Joe Burrow Hunger Relief Fund. Thousands of people sent in their support, and the fund raised over $650,000, which helped the Athens County Food Pantry. Later, Joe and his parents together established the Joe Burrow Foundation, which focuses on addressing children's mental health and food insecurity in Ohio and Louisiana. The foundation had received over $2.4 million in income by the end of the 2023 fiscal year. Joe Burrow's use of his Heisman Trophy platform to address a critical social issue demonstrates the depth of his character and his sense of social responsibility. Several important lessons can be learned from Joe Burrow's life. 1. The importance of self-belief.
Despite spending 3 years on the bench at Ohio State, Joe Burrow never lost the belief that he was a good quarterback. This belief helped him make the right decisions and move forward. 2. Turning challenges into a source of growth. The knee and wrist injuries were not obstacles for Joe Burrow. Instead, he came back stronger every time. This proves that challenges make a person stronger. 3. The inevitable reward of hard work and dedication. Joe Burrow's story shows that success doesn't happen overnight. Behind his historic success lies years of hard work and dedication. 4. Acceptance of social responsibility. At the peak of his success, Joe Burrow looked beyond his personal gains and thought about the people in his community, taking a step to help them. This is a lesson that true leadership is not confined to the field, but also includes a sense of responsibility towards society. The journey to success never ends. Joe Burrow's success is not merely a collection of statistics, but a result of his personality, perseverance, and ability to make the right decisions at the right time. His journey teaches us that every hardship and challenge is in fact a door to a new opportunity. His legacy will be that of a leader who, with quiet determination and a true heart, leads both his team and his community. If you liked this extraordinary journey and want to see more such stories of success, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you can get notified of all our new videos.